back, everybody. It's me, Guyman's92, and we are back today with our final Moto3 season video of MotoGP 22. So if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button and leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, my content, if you haven't subscribed already. If you do subscribe, thank you so much for your support and supporting me and the channel. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss any of my videos as they drop onto the channel. So yeah, this is our final race of the season in our Moto3 season. Before we head to Moto2, we are already reigning world champion of Moto3. We've already been crowned that, and our team is also the champions of the Moto3 season as well. So it's been a really good season for us, especially towards like the end of the season, sort of midway point. Struggled in the first couple of rounds, but then new game, getting used to the bikes, the way the bikes handling this game and that sort of stuff. So yeah, really good. We head to Moto2 in the Monster VR46 Yamaha camp, but first we need to tackle our Valencia Grand Prix for this weekend's race. Yeah, with that being said, I'm just going to jump straight into our main menu for the Moto3 season and look at anything that we need to do heading before the Grand Prix. Okay, so here we are at the main menu, looking at the start of our Grand Prix of Valencia there. We've got a contract management, which I'm pretty sure was the same person we had in the last one, which we rejected, so let's reject that again. We have one more in our HQ, but only basically to say that we have all of our areas are completed for development, which is really good. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, a 6th place in Malaysia. It was a lucky 6th place in Malaysia, would like to add. So we head for our final round of our Moto3 season. We have 20 races played, 14 podiums and 13 pole positions. So not a bad season at all. Obviously, we do finish the season as our Moto3 World Champions, and our team is also the Moto3 Team Champion as well, so that is really good. But Valencia is our final race of the season. We aren't going to do any hot, it's going to be a wet one as well. Wow, okay. That's interesting, okay. So we've got a wet Valencia race as well, which could be... could seem rather difficult, but we're going to jump straight in as it is, and hopefully get a decent season here. Or a decent race. This could be rather difficult as it's a wet track. It's not raining, it's a wet track, so it's not too bad, but it's still not brilliant. Hopefully, I'm going to maybe stick...
The sun has finally returned, but the asphalt is still damp, and the race
maybe stick to track control 3 just to start with, an engine braking at 5, just until we get used to the track. Obviously, we haven't got as many laps around here to try and break through the field, but we will try and move as forward as we can. So yeah, we've got no qualifying sessions done, so we are literally coming in straight off the back, right at the back of the grid. Everyone's going to be on the same tyres, pretty good waste looking at that. So yeah, let's jump into the race and see how we can get on around the Valencian Grand Prix. Okay, clutch in, revs up. Here we go. Lights around. Right, let's see how we can do around here then. They're going to push me straight offline, which is nice. Thank you very much. We're going to try and switch to the inside here, which we do, as my update is completed, which is always good. Right, I'm still on power lap at 3. We got caught by the bunch there. We're going to try and get up the inside of a couple of riders as we go through here. They're on the curves though, don't really want to be on them. Easy. We've got Ricardo Rossi in front of us here. Coming under pressure from Morgado and Xavi Artigas. Get off those curves. They're going to be slippery. Oh my word. Don't know how I managed to get that stopped. I was very late. That's why. We just keep getting nudged on the inside as we leave the door open too much, really. Nice little block pass into there. Right, Andrea Nino's starting to gap us here. We could do with having a lap by ourselves just to try and clear one Xavi Artigas. And just try and get that gap down a bit. It's up to 0.6 of a second. We're in 13th place as we finish the first lap. We'll pull to the inside line here. And pull back as we come under the braking zone. Try and get out that corner nice and quick. Right, we're right up to the back of Andrea Nino now. We've got 0.6 extra fuel. We've gone backwards there. We were doing well in the first sector and then we sort of ruined it slightly. Kept off those curves though, that's good. We're falling back to Xavi Artigas here. Right, stand the bike up as you come through here. Memory serves me correctly, it's very easy to lose the front end around that corner. Oh, a bit wide. Xavi Artigas has got the run on us out of that corner. Try a little bit of a block there. Right, we need to get that gap back. It's up to 7-8 tenths now. After we had a bit of a shocker there. I don't like it in the wet at the best of times. Let alone when we haven't actually done any practicing. We can catch up quite well around here. And it pulls out ever so slightly as we go around these quick couple of corners. Oh, I nearly lost the front end. That almost worked out well for me actually, losing the front end there. Right, come on. We are starting to make leeways in this gap ever so slightly. That was a big gain through there. The way they pull away out of the corners though, they've got so much traction out of the corners than we have. Oh no, that's a bit wide. Managed to keep that. Only because we got pretty much in the way of Ricardo Rossi there. Come on. That gap's gone up even more now, which is a little annoying. Power mapping 3, all the way down this main straight. Our personal best lap. Even though we're losing time on the drivers in front. Drivers, riders. Not making as much time as we normally would do. That's a bit wide. That wasn't very good through that. Tried to use the same line as what we did last time. That didn't work. Try and use power mapping 3 all the way up this hill. Out the corner. Come on. The gap's at 0.8. It's coming down. It was a second. wide. Trying to pick up that late apex. We're still in power mapping 3 here. All rear wheel sliding. We are pushing this lap. Do not get on that paint. Oh, that gap's closer than it has been for a long time. Unfortunately, I need to use power mapping 2 though, so we're nearly running out of fuel. The quickest lap of the race, we used power mapping 3 round all of that. Right brake a lot later. Didn't think I was going to get that stopped. Penultimate lap time now. That could be all of that hard work undone in just that corner there. Beverly Munoz is now at the back of this pack. Well, that's cut that in half. Okay, that's a different line through there. I think they're battling with each other as well. They're slowing each other down for us, which is quite nice. Oh no! I could feel that go. Pushing too hard. Pushing too hard in the wet. Tried to take a little bit of liberties there. We were slightly wide coming into that corner. On a rather used tyre as well. The penalty does not fit the crime, unfortunately. Final race of the season now. We are already champions, and to be fair, it's a wet track. And we haven't had any practice around here in the wet, so it's what it is. Very unfortunate, and Dennis Foggia has even taken our fastest lap of the race here as well, so that's a bit gutting. We did have the pace to catch up with them then though. So that's a positive for my wet weather riding, because we don't fare very well in the wet. To be fair. Big shame though, but we can't finish on a high. We probably could have done if we had qualified, don't get me wrong. The reason I'm not qualifying is purely because we can get this over and done with a lot quicker, and we can get into doing some Moto2 races. I have to say, there hasn't been many crashes. I think it was pretty much just ours. I'm not going to take as many liberties into this one. We're still wide again though, are they? I'm not pushing around this lap, so we're not going to be able to get points now, so there's no point crashing again. It is unfortunate we weren't able to produce a really good race in our final race of Moto3. Like I said, it's wet anyway, so there isn't really much we could have done. We were competitive, even in the wet. Running in 14th place, I think we were, or 13th place, one of the two. We come out the final corner anyway for our final race in our Moto3 season. A bit disappointing, but unfortunately, we pick up the final position on the grid. However, we are already Moto3 World Champions, so it's not that much of a problem. Yeah, so we were behind, so we were running in 13th place there. We were in behind Andrea Mino, so yeah, a bit of a shame. We shouldn't really have crashed, but we made a mistake, we went down. As I said, penalty doesn't really fit the crime. So of course you get this little end bit once you You finish a season that you
It's
have
been a long season for this
succeeded
lad, and a
in,
bit of
won the
disappointment
championship
filled
in.
with strange joy.
I might try and do a different helmet livery for the next season as well. Maybe different, a different number on the front of our bike, that sort of stuff. We shall see what sort of, if I can get the time to create some different liveries. We celebrate with our team after a very successful season. A disappointing Valencia, but a very successful season. As we head into the back of our garage. There he is. We stand there, or we walk down with our crash helmet past many championship helmets, championship winners, legends, in fact. We've got Fabio Quartararo's there, Johan Mir, Lorenzo's, Rossi's, I can see. We rest ours on the pedestal. It's quite weird, really, because it's not MotoGP, it's Moto3, but we'll take this little moment. We stand there, look at our crash helmet with our fantastic logo on. As we turn around and look at the Moto3 World Championship trophy, and our driver wanders over to pick up the trophy or to stand next to it. For some reason you don't actually see your characters lift the trophy these days. Don't really get that, but hey ho. So we obviously don't get as much reputation, which is unfortunate. We lose reputation through that one. But we gain a lot of reputation with our championship win anyway, and obviously the credits that go with it. So that's a little bit of a positive. That gives us some rep back. So we have a technical staff manager, a replace data analyst. Oh, it's got a lot of aero, but then I'm not entirely sure aero is Moto2. Might leave them. We might use them, to be fair, but I might leave them for a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to advance to the next week, and then the next, and then the next, and then the next. Player salary, very nice. And then the next, and then the next. So that is it. We are in for our next video in the next, the next season in our next video. I'm going to leave it here. You can already see in the background, we're going to be heading to Qatar for our first race of the season. Obviously, we are back in the next video with Moto2, so look forward to that. We will obviously bring round 1 of our Moto2 season and the introduction to a brand new paddock with the Moto2 contract that we've got for the following season. So, unfortunate there that we didn't get a very good Valencia race. However, we are already Moto3 World Champions. We go into Moto2 with a contract sealed, and as the reigning Moto3 World Champion, I'll try and bring a different livery crash helmet and a different number for our bike for the following season. Depends whether I get any time. But with that being said, the next video is going to be the Qatar Grand Prix in round 1 of our Moto2 season. So yeah, I look forward to that. Thank you for watching, everybody. Unfortunately, that is all we've got time for today. If you like the video, please hit that thumbs up button and leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and my content if you haven't subscribed already. If you do subscribe, thank you for supporting my channel and myself. And don't forget to press that bell so you get notified of any of my videos as they drop onto the channel. So that was an incredibly disappointing Valencia final race of the season. It didn't really matter to the championship. We were already champions. We made a mistake. The penalty didn't fit the crime, as we said during that race. Pushing a little bit too hard to try and break down that gap to Andrea Mino, which we were doing in that lap. Yeah, went a little bit wide, pushed a little bit too much on a wet, used front tyre, and unfortunately went down. It happens, sometimes we push too hard, which we did in that. Wasn't really that much bothered about finishing where we were. Obviously it would have been nice, but it didn't really matter for the championship because we were already Moto3 World Champion. So yeah, that was our final race of our Moto3 season. We head now to Moto2. The next video will be round 1, the Qatar Grand Prix, and the introduction for us into our new team. So we're looking forward to that. We are with the Monster Yamaha VR46 camp, which will be pretty cool, different team. I've never really been with them before, so look forward to using that. or look forward to competing for that team. Hopefully we can do quite well in the Moto2 class. But for now, that is it for Moto3. We've completely finished the season. We have done the final race. We head into Moto2 for the next video, and I shall see you all in that next video.